Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dear Mama Sal on a beautiful morning. I mean, really, so pretty. The sky is blue, the sun is out. It's 4 degrees Canadian, which would make it 40 American. It looks like spring, but it isn't. It's a little chillier than spring. Now, you will notice that I'm dressed for spring. I think what happens is you're so pleased to see the sunshine, you forget that sunshine at this time of the year means it's cold outside. So I came out without my coat. Ah, Lordy. There are times when you have to wonder about me, right? For a smart woman, I can be so stupid. Anyway, the good news is that it is very, very pretty. And I'm happy to be able to see it and enjoy it. And I think one of the things that I want to talk about for the next couple of days is this whole issue of balance. You know, we've had a couple of really sad days, and I'm not taking away from those in any way. I've got to stop laughing when I've just put my makeup on. You know, and so now how do we balance that out? And I find that being really grateful for things more so than normal really helps as well. You know, it helps me cope. Somebody wrote to me, and I thank you for that, a new viewer to me. In other words, not somebody that normally comments, said that she really liked my attitude in terms of turning things around. Well, you know, I lived so much of my life feeling down and miserable. It took me a lifetime to realize I controlled that. It really did. It took me a lifetime to sort of really get that at a deep level. And so every day I wake up and decide what sort of day do I want to have, and try and, well, I don't try, and act accordingly. So what is the expression we all know, right? Smile and the world smiles with you. I do find that being happier affects things. For example, I got to work yesterday and one of my colleagues was having a particularly stressful time. And for the sake of a couple of quick notes to her, you know, managed to get it cheered up in no time. But, you know, it doesn't take much to make a difference in somebody's life if you choose to, or into your own. It doesn't take much. And then and then, you know, you also know that I'm beginning to think, I don't know about the rest of you, but there are certain people who are brought into your life just to aggravate you. Do you think that? And the trick is, in my view, the trick is to realize they don't take up a lot of space. There was one personality in my life. Just give me a second. Okay. There was one personality in my life that was really affecting a lot of my day, and what I found was that even though I had to see this person on a daily basis, I didn't have to give them that much space in my psyche, if you like. And I do continue to see this person on a daily basis. And yeah, I just keep well away. And the frustration is a lot less. And now when I do interact. I try and make it funny for me. I don't care whether she finds it funny or not. I'm working really hard at changing that dynamic for myself. You see, I control that. And I gave up waiting for everybody to change. I had to change myself and be happy. And as the song goes, don't worry as much. I used to worry about everything. I used to want to fix everything and fix everybody, and in fact, basically, you'll excuse this one, but ruler of the universe stuff. I thought I really thought I had all the answers for a while. And I really wanted everybody else to have my answers and do it my way. And I'm so glad they didn't. and as I've said about doing Dear Mama Sal, it's just my opinion. And the fact that it helps a few people is wonderful. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm right. And that's okay with me. My only wish, I've always said to people that if the end result of doing Dear Mama Sal is that we helped a few people, it will be well worth every minute that we spend. And I guess in a way we get confirmation of that almost every weekend when we do our broadcasts. So somebody was asking me about the broadcasts yesterday, I think it was yesterday. And so for those of you who are newbies, welcome, first of all, and thank you so much. I guess you've subscribed, and if you haven't, it's a really good idea to subscribe to YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. And the reason to subscribe to those is obviously YouTube, so you get the feeds on a daily basis, but Facebook and Twitter, because that's where we announce when we're going to be doing the broadcasts and where. And if you go to dearmamasal.com and scroll down the right hand side, a little way down there is the list of the different times and the broadcast sites where we can be found. If you do come onto those broadcast sites, just let us know that you come as a viewer, because we get a lot of sort of drop-in people and we have no idea where they're from. So if we know that you're already a viewer, you'll get a very warm welcome from everybody, and they'll do everything they can to help you sort out how to do it all. If you're hitting problems at any time getting in, just let us know as well, and we'll try and assist you with that. We're quite nice people, really. Can't go by looks. So my question to you is, what are you doing to brighten up your day today? If you're not lucky enough to have sunshine, as I do, and isn't it funny how sunshine automatically brightens up your day? If you're not lucky enough to have sunshine, are you creating sunshine for yourself and other people? I'm a great believer, as some of you know, of taking vitamin D, because I found taking vitamin D throughout the year really changed my perception about winter. The shock I went into when I first came to Canada from Africa. I was used to incredible amounts of sunshine and long hours of sunshine. And I came to British Columbia and I could always remember standing there thinking, people live here? I really remember thinking that. Yeah, people really live here. I remember my brother saying that when he came from Africa as well. And he had a particularly bad week of rain and overcast. And after a week of it, he said, I can't believe people live here. And I must admit, the last time he came in the summer. And he said, oh, now I can see why people live here. So, to me, part of what makes the sunshine in people's lives is very small stuff. So I'm going to challenge all of you who are viewers today to go out and go out of your way to make somebody's day in a small way. I don't care whether it's a nice comment about something they're wearing. I don't care whether it's a genuine comment about how much you appreciate them. I would like you to consciously go out and make somebody smile today. Be their sunshine. Because it really doesn't take a whole lot. And if you don't know what to do, think about what you would like somebody to do for you. Maybe it is as simple as offering to get somebody's coffee for them if you're at work, or pick up some stationery items, I don't know, while you're getting yours. You know, it's amazing small things. Letting somebody go ahead of you if you're in the line for the photocopying machine. If you're driving, you know, do something nice. Let somebody in that you normally wouldn't. Well, I'm sure that you would, because you're nice people, right? So I've just found that if you do that, it just makes your day brighter. So I don't think I have a peculiar attitude. I want to tell you, I've worked really hard to change my attitude. Really hard. I've spent months and months of my life with a very different attitude. You know, we were talking yesterday about coping. I think I lived a lot of my life in coping. And some of you know what I mean. I was coping with depression. I was coping with heartache. I was coping with, you know, it ruled my life, trying to cope instead of living. I get a real sense that some of you know what I'm talking about here. So are you coping or living? Now, obviously some people have every reason to be in coping at the moment, and we understand that. But for the rest of us, I think it would be time to have a real good look, as it's getting close to spring, at how we're going to live this year. And it's a long way away from New Year's resolutions. And I don't want you to make any more and break them. But I would like you to decide, you know, what are you going to spend 10 minutes on today that will brighten up your life? And for those of you who watch the Facebook feeds, every now and then you'll see me put up a 10-minute challenge. And if I do that, it means that somewhere in the next 24 hours, challenge yourself for 10 minutes to do whatever it is that you need to do. And for some people, it's to get out and walk for 10 minutes. Some people, it's, in my case, tidy for 10 minutes. Or maybe, you know, clear up some clutter for 10 minutes somewhere. Whatever it is for you, just take 10 minutes. By the way, I was very pleased to see last night that my little sleep monitor and exercise monitor told me that I got a really good night's sleep last night. I went to bed fairly early for me, but I actually made sure that I watched a movie. What did I watch? St. Valentine. No, St. What's his name? Okay, I'm going to think of it just now. I can't believe I can't think of the name. Not St. Valentine, it was the Bill Murray movie. Really cute movie, by the way. It's gonna drive me insane. No, it's not. Frustration. Anyway, I enjoyed it. But what I did is I knew it would make me smile last night, and I needed to smile. It's all part of my coping mechanism, is to do things that will make me smile and lift my spirits, because when you're coming off a shock thing, it's really important that you do that. So it was a really fun movie to watch, and I'm certain you're all screaming it at me. Lordy, can't believe I can't think of it. And I did that so that quieted my whole body down, because I was vegging out for an hour and a half before I went to sleep. And I must admit, I had a really good night's sleep, most of which was deep sleep. And that's the first time since the shock of what happened to Gray. That's the first night since that happened that I've done that. So I was really pleased with myself. I've got my what do you call it, balance back to be able to do that. Yay. And I was very good last night. I went home and decided part of what I need to do as well is really nurture the body for a couple of days as well. So I had a really nice green juice and while I was starting the edit, and then I had a broccoli salad with some ham, some grilled ham for dinner, and I'm certain that that fed my body lots of good nutrients. Lots of green. I'm going to work hard at doing that. When I went shopping yesterday, I made sure I bought myself, a couple of packets of instant salad type stuff, but chopped up good vegetables for me, green vegetables and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, everybody. So be the sunshine in somebody's life today, if you can. For those of you who are new, thank you for watching. Welcome. We are a group of people that are a good group of people. We help one another, we support one another through thick and thin, if you like. And that's exactly why I started Dear Mama Sal, is so that everybody could have an extended family if they needed one. And some people stay for a long time, and some people just come in when they need us and then drop out and then come back again when they need us, and that's okay, because the core group is still there. And on the other hand, some people have gone and come back and found out they hardly recognize anybody, because people drift in and out as they need it. So, and that's particularly on the broadcast side. I'm hoping you all have a wonderful day, that you bring some sunshine into somebody's life, including your own. And if you don't, that will be your choice. So shake your head, smile. It's always a good place to start. And look for opportunities to make somebody else smile today. That will bring sunshine to their life. And give yourself a bonus point every time you do. And for those of you who who are goal achievers, let's hear how many points you were aware of. And let's see how everybody does. This is Dear Mama Sal saying thank you so much for watching. Bye bye for now.